begin, just close the eyes, turn the attention inside, and just notice your body posture right now without changing it. Notice your breathing pattern. Notice the quality of your emotions. And as you feel yourself moving a little deeper embodied, tracing the breath, take a little bit of a wider lens and notice where you are on the scheme of the whole entirety of the world. It seems to me that there's been like nature has reset some things and put us in our place. And notice the place that you hold in this moment in time. And notice the concept of timekeeper and change maker. So if what you're bringing into your consciousness is helping you to be a timekeeper, someone who is currently holding and resonating a space of positivity that ripples out, what supports that? And if you're being a change maker, where you're actively taking on creating change, what supports that? And notice that you have an ability to say yes and no. And no sometimes informs what we're saying yes to. And yes sometimes informs what we're saying no to. And what I guess I mean by that is the more that we are saying yes to the things that support what we are focusing in on, the more we can just tease away the things that are getting in the way, the things that are actually creating stress that doesn't need to be created. And think this week about letting go of one or two things, whether it's thoughts or ways of being or things that are taking up your time. And set those aside just for a week, or moderate how much you are participating in that way of being. And notice that that naturally will reduce your stress. And when we have a reduction of stress, we have a better ability to maintain a balanced body and a balanced mind. So equanimity is the word there. So this week, let's create more equanimity in our body and our mind. And as you draw your attention to the back body, sink into your sit bones, lengthen the spine. Think of the very top of your neck. And you can even bring one of your hands or fingers, it's called your foramen magnum, and it's like that big circle right at the top of your neck, right at the base of your skull, kind of that hole. And just press very lightly there. Press back with your head into it, press your finger forward into it, and start to elongate the neck up. And think of the shoulders just relaxing down. Think of the space around your heart softening and opening. And think about the base tips of your shoulder blades slightly firming. Turn your palms up receptively. Index and thumb softly touch. So you're gaining a nice alignment through the spine, and that's giving some more space to take some deeper breaths, longer, slower, measured breaths. Now on your next exhalation, Mula Bandha and Jalandhara Bandha. So pelvic floor lock, neck lock, release and inhale. We'll do that 2 more times. Second time now, bring your attention into your heart space and notice the spaciousness inside and surrounding your heart. And soften, release, and inhale. And next exhalation, same thing, but draw down to your navel. Feel the strength of the navel as you contract it on exhalation. And gently inhale. Bring the hands to the heart and with reverence, release your head to your heart, softly saying Om to yourself. Open into that space of larger consciousness, wider lens. And release the hands, open the eyes. And we're going to start on our backs today. So tuck the shoulder blades, feet and knees are together, feet under the knees. And we're thinking about relaxing here as we bring some hydration into the low back and the neck. So knees are just rocking side to side, not like a stretch, more like just a small movement at the head to the opposite direction. And keep your attention on your breathing. And notice where you're guarding your body from relaxing. And invite just a layer of softness into that area, knowing that you're safe to relax the tension in the shoulders, release the tension in the throat, in the neck. Think about the neck and shoulders as that place of expression. How can you soften your ability to express and convey those ideas and thoughts that you have, the beauty that you have? Take your attention into your hips. Think about releasing the low back. Think about softening the need to move forward and just find rest and peace in this present moment. Bring it back center and draw your left arm out to the side and lengthen your left leg. Now pull the toes back towards your chin, push out through that left heel. Get really long through that left leg. And then release, bring that foot back in, lengthen your right leg, bring the right arm out towards the side. Pull the toes towards the chin, lengthen out through that right heel. Get really long into that right leg. And then step that right foot back in. Now look over to the left with the head, turning the head, and then use your eyes to look very firmly into the left corners of the eyes. 3 slow, steady breaths. And bring it back center. Look to the right. Look your eyes into the right corners strongly. 3 slow, steady breaths. That's one of the fastest ways to bring yourself out of a sympathetic or stress response. Now, warm your hands and place your fingertips at the base of your neck so you feel the warmth into your neck. And just draw the fingertips deeply along the sides of the vertebra, all the way up the muscles to the base of the skull. Nice deep inhalation and exhale. So you're feeling a sense of anchoring the base of your skull into a relaxed neck. One more trace all the way from the base up to the base of the skull, base of your neck to the base of the skull. And release the arms back out to the sides. Left leg extends again. Pull the toes back towards the chin. Press out and lengthen that whole left side. Now, with your left arm, reach to about 1 o'clock. Give an internal rotation and lengthen all the way through the fingertips. Look to the right. So you're pushing out through that left heel, pushing out through the fingertips, looking to the right and lengthening out through the crown. And bring it back center. Step your left foot in, right leg extends out, right arm up to 11 o'clock, internal rotation. Push out through that right heel. Tips of the toes are coming back towards the chin. Reach out through the right fingertips, look to the left. Getting real long on that right side. Good. And bring it back in. And then draw your right knee into your chest. Exhale. Inhale, release. 2 more times. Think of lengthening the right lower back here. Filling the lungs to capacity and completely emptying. And then drop your right foot down, left knee comes in. Deep exhalation. Draw it in, lengthen the left low back. Inhale, release. Fill the lungs to capacity. And 2 more times. Good. Plant that left foot back down. Next to your right foot. Tuck your shoulder blades, arms are down to the sides, feet are underneath the knees, and into a half bridge. Now squeeze your knees and release them back hip width. Squeeze and release. 3 more times. And release the tailbone straight back down. Now, next inhalation, we're going to lift our hips up and our arms up overhead. And exhale down. So you're going to lift, count of 4, lower, count of 5. count of 4, count of 6. Four and 7. And last time, 4 and 8. Now go ahead and plant the arms down, lift the hips up. So you're in half bridge, interlace your fingers, rock your shoulders together. We're moving into a full bridge. Now lengthen the arms, pin them down, and slide your shoulders towards your heels. Press into the top back of your head. Now lift your heels up, lift your hips up and your chest up with a deep inhalation. And exhale, heels down, release the hands. Lower your hips onto your forearms and plant your forearms. Lift the chest into fish. Top back of your head is lightly resting on the floor. Navel is firm. Hips are heavy. Lengthen one leg at a time and point out through the toes. Lift up the chin, lift up the heart, and lift up the toes and the feet and the legs. So there's really very little weight in the head here. You're extending through the neck, lifting through the heart. Lower it down. Release your hands and bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, point out through the toes, through the fingers. Nice deep inhalation. Exhale, release any tension. Firm the backside though. When I say release the tension, I mean the mental, emotional tension. Pause on your exhale. Nice deep inhale. And exhale the arms back down. Step your feet back in. And feet are going to come wider than your mat. And just to the right and to the left. So we're bringing some circulation into the hips. The head to the opposite direction or the same direction, whatever feels best to you today. Again, thinking about releasing tension and adding hydration into the hip joints. Thinking of relaxing through the neck, through the shoulders, feeling the weight of the body into the floor. Now, next time your knees are to the right, lift the left arm up overhead. Press out through that left knee. Big inhale into the left side ribs. Exhale it down and center, and knees fall to the left. Right arm raises up overhead. Nice lengthening stretch here. Breathe deeply into the right ribs. And exhale it down and center. Step the feet together. Draw the knees back into the chest, forehead towards the chest. And lower it down, vertebra by vertebra, so your head comes down. Now, interlace your fingers behind the back of your head and neck. We're going to work our abs a little. Now, instead of tucking the tail up towards the sky, you're going to tilt the tail down towards the earth. Then your low back lifts a little bit. Now firm your navel and your pelvic floor. 20 centerline crunches. Let your head and neck be very heavy into your hands. Resist the urge to pull and keep your forehead parallel to the ceiling. Now, every time you lift, you're contracting your belly muscles in towards your spine. You're even contracting your pelvic floor muscles if you like. And now alternate side to side. At the end of 20, you'll visit each side 10 times, so a total of 20 here. Again, resist the urge to pull. When you've completed a total of 20, bring the arms down, tuck the shoulder blades nicely, palms up, and just pause for a moment. Regain your 3-part breathing. Inhaling towards the heart space, out, down into the belly, up into the collarbones. Exhale, release, draw the navel towards the spine at the end. Now roll to your side. We're going to go ahead and come onto our belly. Rock your thighs together. Lengthen out the toes, no weight in the hands, baby cobras. So think of your shoulder blades coming up, back, and down. Now squeeze your legs, extend out through the top back of your neck. Pull the sternum forward and pull your sacrum down. Think about the backs of your shoulders being relaxed here. Now as you inhale, slowly lower down an inch. Puff up your back. Now as you exhale, pull the sternum forward, pull the sacrum down. Inhale, lower down an inch. Puff up the back. Exhale, lengthen it out. Pull the sternum forward. One more time. Now lower down, turn your head to the right and rest. Head comes back center. Squeeze those legs, push out through the toes, anchor the toes down, pull the sacrum down, pull the sternum forward back into a baby cobra. Inhale, soften, lower down an inch, puff up the back. Exhale, lengthen it out. Two more times. Now slide your forearms forward, tuck your elbows in, and plant your hands down. Push into the floor, you're moving into Sphinx, and come up a little higher. Now squeeze your hips. Pull the sacrum down and pull the sternum forward. Press down into your forearms and hands. And lower it down. Rest with your head turned towards the opposite direction. So towards the left, and then bring the right arm out to the side. Get really strong through the body. Lengthen it out and walk your right fingertips away as you roll to your right side to open the right chest and pectoralis muscle and shoulder. Try to keep your head, hips, and heels in line. Roll back to your belly, bring the right hand in, left hand out to the side. Long body, strong body. Walk your left fingertips away. Try to keep your head, hips, and heels in one line. And back onto your belly, tuck your toes. Slide your hands down and push up into all fours. So hands are slightly wider than your shoulders. Knees are under the hips. And firm your pelvic floor and your navel. And then tuck your chin and move into cat. Now release, lift the tailbone, move into cow. Tuck the tail, firm the navel, tuck the chin, cat. Release into cow. Now when you're in your cat, roll forward into your shoulders. And then move into cow, sliding back through. So you're getting a bit of a front shoulder roll. And that can feel very nice, like a massage into the top of your shoulder blades. Stay anchored into your breathing. At the end of your next cow, just pause, flatten out the back, look to the right hip, push into the floor with the left hand, lengthen out the left side of your neck, and then bring it back center into the left hip. And bring it back center. Tuck your toes, bring your heel or your hips back to your heels, walk your hands forward for a puppy dog. So you're lengthening the arms forward, lifting the sit bones. Walk your fingertips forward. Pull the chest down. And then back to all fours. Now bring your left knee center line, lengthen your right leg back. And press down into the floor with the ball of the right foot. Keep your head in line with your spine and lengthen your left arm. Now lift that right heel up. Firm your navel. Inhale into elbow knee, touching. Exhale, lengthen it out. A total of 3 times. And now bend your right knee, lower that hand down, and push that foot straight up towards the sky, lower it down. So you're just kind of pumping that heel up and that knee down. Now, next time you are lifting, go ahead and reach behind, bringing your left hand to your right foot. And resist. Press into the floor with the right hand, lift up the head, big inhale. Exhale, release. And cat-cow. Roll forward into the shoulders. Tuck the toes, hips back to the heels, puppy dog, lengthen out the spine, reach those fingertips forward, pull the sternum forward, lift the sit bones up. Press into the floor with your hands. And bring it back to all fours. Lengthen out your left leg. Press down into the ball of the foot. Reach out with your right arm. Get nice and long. Lift that heel up. And then elbow, knee together, inhaling. Exhale, lengthen. 3 times. Lift that left heel, bend at the knee, right hand comes down. Now press that heel up and pull the knee down. You're aiming to keep your hips parallel to the floor, but you will have a little bit of lift in that hip when you're lifting it up. Pause in that lift, reach back with the right hand and resist. Open the chest, lift up the head. Big inhale. Exhale, release. Spread the knees wide, flatten the feet, and move into child's pose. Hand on hand, forehead on hand. Let your breathing move into your back ribs. Turn your attention deeper inside. Now from the back of your neck, slowly roll up. You're back to all fours. Tuck your toes and then walk yourself back. So you're starting to open up through the base of your foot and your Achilles soon. Lengthen the spine. And we'll go ahead and come to the balls of the feet. You can rock a little forward and backward. Heels come down, hips lift up, and we're going to lengthen out the right leg, bend deep into the left knee, and then change it up. And just pedal through the feet in this position, forward fold. Now bend deeply into the knees, plant your hands at your shins, lengthen your Uttanasana. Now exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift the head back in line with the spine. You can have a slight bend in the knees. You're aiming at lengthening the spine from the tail to the crown. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, lengthen. And last time. Bring the arms out to the sides. Very slowly bring it up to chair. And bring the energy down into your heart as you lengthen it out into standing. We're going to come to the top of our mats. And inhale all the way up. Exhale, forward fold just to your shins. Inhale, lengthen, extend. Exhale, fold deeper. Step your left foot back and drop down to your left knee. Now, you may need something under that left knee or some blocks, or even if you have a chair that you want to be using close by for help. Keep your right knee center line. Drop those hips down and bring it up to a left lunge. Now, hold that right knee in place and pop up that back knee and push out through the heel, and then lower it back down. Pop it back up, lower it back down. Back up. This time, raise that left arm up and exhale it down. Inhale, lift. Lengthen, exhale, lower. Last time. So keep it down and step your right foot back and your left foot forward. Lunge into that left knee. Keep the left knee center line. Plant down into the left foot. Raise it up. You're lengthening your spine here, pulling the sternum forward, lifting up with the crown. And pop that back knee up. And back down. Pop it up, push out through the heel. And back down. Continue the sternum forward, lifting through the crown. Keep it up this time, raise the arm. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift. Lengthen. Exhale, lower. Last time. Exhale, lower. And step it back. Now, toes are tucked back to the heels with the hips. Raise it up. Inhale up, interlace the fingers, press the sky. Soften, change your interlace, press the sky. And exhale the arms down. Come back to the balls of the feet. Plant your heels. Drop your head. Big inhale. Long exhale. Release the head and just kind of shake it a little bit side to side. Plant your hands. Lengthen Uttanasana. Exhale, chin to chest. Firm your navel. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lengthen. Last time, chin to chest, firm the navel. Soften the knees, reach the arms back. Raise it up to chair. Inhale all the way up. And exhale the arms down. We'll come back to the top of our mat. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Get long through the spine. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Grab hold of your hips and step your left foot back. Pivot that left heel down. Reach your toes forward and sink into the ball of the foot. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, bring the arms behind, and you can either grab hold of your elbows or bring the palms together and turn it up into Namaste position. Now open the chest, pull the sit bones back, and lengthen the spine forward. Now you can soften that right knee slightly, but keep your legs strong. Fold forward. Keep lifting through the elbows. Now release the arms back, sweep them forward, and firm your navel. Lengthen and fold a little deeper. Inhale all the way up. Exhale the arms down. Step your feet back together. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. All the way up. And back to your hips. Step your right foot back. Pivot that heel down. Reach out through the toes. So I like to lift the toes to lift the arch and then reach down and relax the toes. Sink into the ball of the foot right between the second and big toe. Bring your right hip forward, left hip back, lengthen the spine. Inhale up. Exhale, bring the arms behind, grab hold of the elbows or reverse prayer, and lengthen forward. Now pause in your lengthening and in your breathing and make sure that your left big toe root is sinking down and that your knee is slightly soft. Right? We don't want it to be hyperextending. Keep it a little soft, but all of the muscles engaged. Keep lengthening and folding. Push out through that back heel. Keep the toes relaxed, firm the navel. Fold as deeply as you can. Reach the arms forward. Inhale all the way up. And back together with the feet and back into your heart space. Inhale up. Exhale, right arm down, the left arm reaches up. Now push out through the hips, sink down into the feet. The legs are nice and firm. Press that top arm down. Look to the floor. Reach it all the way up. Right arm comes out to the side, left arm comes behind, and sink that left shoulder down as you press through the right palm. Now, left ear to left shoulder. Lift it up. Bring the fingertips down and curl them in. Push out through the palm. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale, bring a fist down in, curl it in and under. Drop that left shoulder, back through the palm, press. Ear to shoulder, and straight back up. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, left arm down, right arm up. Lengthen. Push out through the hips. Press that top arm down. Look to the floor. Inhale up. Left arm out to the side. Right arm comes behind. Drop the right shoulder down and press through the palm. And exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale, curl into a fist and curl it under. Press through the palm. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, press through the palm. Drop the shoulders and exhale, ear to shoulder. Inhale up. Last time. Release, halfway. Now turn your palms up, fingertips to shoulders, big shoulder rolls. Chin to chest when it comes forward and down. Lift it up, open it up. Exhale here. Inhale here. Turn it around. And down with the arms. Shoulder rolls here, 5 of them. Think of the shoulder blades sliding forward, up, back, and down. Good. Now, take a wide stance. Arms are going to come out to the side. We're going to do eagle arms, so soften into the knees. And then right elbow on top of left, intertwine. Now squeeze the elbows and drop the shoulders. Now pull the elbows in slightly and lift through the crown. And release out to the side. Nice deep inhale. Reach and lengthen through the fingers. And left elbow on top. Squeeze those elbows together. Drop them down. Drop the shoulders. Now pull the elbows in and lift through the crown. And release, open it up. Take a wider stance so that your heels are under your wrists. Now you're going to pivot on your right heel. And you're going to reach the left arm up overhead into triangle, but a very modified triangle, right? So keep it up high so you feel the strength in the low back on the left. Now turn your palm forward, bend into a side angle, and reach and lengthen. So your right knee is not collapsing, it's staying in line with your second toe. Now continue reaching through the left fingertips and pop up that back left heel. And bring it all the way down, and you're in a lunge. Use your right hand to keep that right knee center. Inhale, lift it up. Keep reaching, making a nice long line from the left fingertips to the left knee. And then reach it forward. Pop it back up. Pivot that left heel down and plant your right elbow at your right knee. Lengthen your right leg. Lift it all the way up. And exhale the arms down. Feet come back parallel. Arms out to the side. Pivot on your left heel. Reach with your left hand. A very easy triangle. You're lengthening, making a nice long line from your crown to your heel. Now, bend the left knee. Keep the left knee in line with the second toe. Nice long line here. Press out through that right heel. Reach with the right fingertips. Exhale, strong navel. Now keep on reaching. Pop up that right heel. And lower the hand and the knee. You're in a left lunge. Keep your left knee centered and raise it up. And exhale it down. Pop it back up. Left elbow to left knee. Pivot the right heel down. Bring it back to a side stretch. Straighten that left leg. Lift the torso. You're back to a triangle. Firm navel.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
We're getting rid of Alexa soon. Inhale all the way up. Back to 5-pointed star. So your feet are parallel. And we're going to inhale up. Exhale, pull the sit bones back, reach forward, and bring your hands to your low back. Now, ease up on your heels and plant down into your roots of balls of the feet. Firm your navel, fold deeper. Soften the knees while keeping the legs strong and reach the arms forward. Be on your fingertips. Now walk your fingertips forward even more. Get long in the armpits. Look between your knees. And exhale, look between your hands. Walk your hands back. Plant your left hand down and soften your left knee. Bring the right arm out to the side, parallel to the floor. On your next exhalation, firm your navel and rotate. Use the strength of your navel to rotate. Inhale back. Exhale, rotate. Inhale back. Exhale, rotate. Now pause in that rotation. Bring your right hand back. And lunge a little deeper into the left knee. And then lengthen out that left knee and walk yourself over towards your right leg. Walk yourself over to your left leg. Walk yourself back center and plant your right hand. Left arm out to the side, parallel to the floor, soften the right knee. Exhale, firm your navel, rotate. Inhale, back center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, back center. Last time, rotate, plant your left hand. Bend a little deeper into your right knee. And bring it back center. Heels together, toes together, heels, toes. Your feet will come to hip width. Now soften the knees, tuck the tail, relax the head and neck. Very slowly coming up into a Jefferson curl. When you're halfway, start to straighten your legs, keep tucking the tail. Keep rounding the spine, chin to chest. Very slowly. Inhale all the way up, shoulders come up, back and down. Inhale up. Step the feet together. Exhale the hands behind the head. Now press your head into your backs of your arms here. Firm your navel, firm your hips, bring the tail forward. Big inhale. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale up. Exhale down with the arms. Press up through the crown. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to the back of the neck. Press the head into the forearms. Next exhale, reach over towards the right. Straight back up, release, all the way down. Interlace behind you. Open the chest, chin to chest. Relax the toes. Bring your gaze forward, head forward, all the way up. Chin forward. Lower teeth in front of the upper teeth. Bring it back to neutral. Softly release all the way up. Interlace the fingers, slide it behind the back of the head, chin to chest. Press the back of the head into the hands, resisting. Exhale, chin to chest. So you keep resisting the hands through the range of motion, down and back up. And last time. Good. Now use your right hand at the side of your right head here and press. So you're resisting. And then left hand to the left side of your head, press and resist. And then chin down to the right collarbone. Use the back of your hand at the back of the head, resist. Push back with the left fingertips. And bring it back. Chin to the left collarbone. Down. Resist the head back into the hands. Push out through the right fingertips. And bring it back center. Warm up your hands. Think of a ball of energy and plant that ball of energy into your trapezius muscles here. And just kind of grab hold of with your fingertips and pull forward. And do that a couple times. And release it down. Shake it out. Get heavy in your feet. And now come into mountain pose. So the feet are going to get nice and wide. Relaxed toes, firm legs, palms turn forward. So you're thinking of the shin bones down and forward, the thigh bones lifting up, the knees are slightly soft. Now firm your pelvic floor and firm your navel. And pull the ribs in and lift the sternum up and open the collarbones out and reach the fingertips down and tuck the chin in and lift the crown up and sink towards your heels. And then soften everything and notice how you're feeling. Should be feeling more embodied, full body is much more open. We've begun to open up through the shoulders, through the hips. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, reach up and greet the sun. And pull the energy down into your third eye, into your heart, and release it down. We're going to come onto our back. So you want to have something to make sure that your back stays warm. And we're starting to head towards Shavasana. So if you want to put any socks on. And so right knee comes up, flexes, crosses, and press that right knee away and press that right ankle into the left knee. Now, if you have disc problems, you're going to bring it straight into the chest. If you have no disc problems, you can roll over towards the left. And so that also depends if you don't have disc problems and you feel like you need more opening deep in the hip, bring the knees towards the chest. If you want more down the side of the leg into the side body, rotate. And bring it all back center, uncross. Other side, keep that left ankle flexed. Start by pressing the knee away and pressing that left ankle into the right knee. Lengthen out the spine. And then either rotate over or draw the knees up and in. If you're rotating, reach out to the side with the left arm and the head. Resist that knee slightly. If you've got your knees in towards your chest, think about releasing into the hip deeper, lengthening the spine. Tilt the tailbone down. And draw it all back center, uncross. Soles of the feet come together, knees fall out to the sides. Squeeze your feet, tuck your shoulder blades, lengthen your spine. Start to lengthen your exhale. Draw the knees together. And just rock a little side to side. Nod the head to the opposite direction. Place your attention in your heart. Place your attention in your navel. Place your attention in your third eye, between the brows, deep to the midbrain. As you're rocking side to side, release the tension of the eyes. And let the head come back center, knees come back center, and then lengthen one leg at a time. Turn the palms up, tuck the shoulder blades. On the next 3 exhalations, sigh or yawn, release the jaw, softly part the lips. Feel the back of the body release, the front of the body release, the inside edges of the body release, the outside edges of the body release. Feel the space around your body as soft and filled with energy. Feel the space inside your body as light and filled with energy. And feel the soft, beautiful pulsation of the energy moving in and around you. Knowing that right here, right now, you're safe, healthy, healed, and whole. And as you become aware of your breathing, know that you can stay this relaxed even when you're alert and awake and moving through your day. Know that it is an option to bring yourself and maintain yourself at this level of relaxed state of being, attentive mind, expanded in your view, and fully aware of your present moment. And when you feel ready, draw the knees up, roll to your side, come to sitting position. Notice the center line of your spine as a blade of grass. And when there are thoughts, just see those thoughts as a breeze. And feel that breeze have a soft movement to the blade of grass, center line in your spine. And as you feel the stillness strengthen, quiet, just allow the spine to move into that deeper stillness. And feel the depth of that stillness permeate from the center line to the periphery and beyond your body. Feel yourself as a resonant energy, present, grounded, steady, at ease, with a steady mind, a steady body, energy filled, expressive, and resonant. Draw your attention to your heart space, and with reverence, draw the hands to heart and release your head to your heart. Namaste.